The Thursday night game, and this is, potentially an interesting one. We have Houston and we have Cincinnati. 38.
What is interesting about this game to you? Please tell me what is interesting about this game to you.
It's interesting because I came into the season thinking that there would be a real defense in Houston, and then all of a sudden Jacksonville and their powerful offense comes out and just annihilates them. It's a stinker of a total, but it's interesting because I'm curious if Deshaun Watson's going to be able to go out there, start this week, and actually get some offense rolling for the Houston Texans. And then on the other side of the ball, we have the Cincinnati Bengals, who went out there and just totally blew it in week number 1. Andy Dalton throws 4 interceptions. Can they actually right the ship against Houston, playing at home for the first time this season? That's what's interesting, is that we have two teams that I felt pretty confident coming in to week number 1, that I sort of knew what they were going to be about. And now I just have no idea on either of these teams.
So this Houston game and the Jaguars game was another one of the games that I went and did the little 22-minute replay of. And guys, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I did not go to medical school, but something's not right with J.J. Watt. If you watch that game, he is not J.J. Watt of old. And
what would make you say that? Multiple back surgeries? We're not talking about arthroscopic knee surgery. Yeah. The guy has had his back reconstructed.
Yeah, and I mean, all this stuff is catching up to him big time. And listen, we saw last year what happened to this defense when J.J. Watt was not J.J. Watt and he wasn't in there. This defense just was a normal defense. It wasn't this monster defense like we imagine in our minds that this Texans team is. And look, Cincinnati was absolutely horrible. Is Andy Dalton going to go out there and throw 4 more picks? I would think not. I think that this is a really good situation if you could have got on this early and got them at a field goal. Now that this has jumped up to 6.5 points, the hook even, Joe, has me kind of sick at my stomach. I hate betting these Thursday games anyway. If I saw this at a field goal when it first would have opened, it probably would have been something I'd have jumped on. 6 and a hook for me, I don't know if I can pull the trigger.
The line movement is due to the amount of concussions the Houston Texans sustained in their opening week loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Maybe all that hasn't been announced yet in terms of who's going to be out for this game, but you can't suffer a concussion on Sunday and then come back and play on Thursday night. There's no way it's going to happen.
Yeah, a couple tight ends. Fedorowicz is out, I know, and a couple other backup tight end as well is gone. So yeah, they're going to be shy for sure. They're going to be short for sure.
All right, so you've got that. You've got a quarterback who's in Deshaun Watson, who if he starts, he's got no experience whatsoever. And betting against Houston on Thursday night is a moneymaker. They're 0-7 against the spread on their last 7 Thursday night games. I think you open up a 6-point tease with the Cincinnati Bengals here, and then you'll close it later in the week with a winner that we've already given you or that we're about to give you with our picks.